funny, though. Welcome back to 101 Sports. I'm now joined at the desk by two men to break down college football with me. Christian Binder, making his first appearance on the show, Ben Naughton. Now, guys, that game of the century was last week, LSU, Alabama, but everyone still wants to talk about it as they break down the coaching matchup. So we talk a little bit of the best coaches in football. Whose would you guys pick, though? Ben, we're going to start with you. Les Miles or Nick Saban?
In crunch time, I want Les. I want a guy who's going to be fiery, who's going to go out there, chew some grass for you.
Nick Saban's not fiery?
No, I want a guy who's going to yell at the post-game interview. I want a guy who's going to go for that fake field goal.
Nick Saban's got that kind of Bill Belichick, like really dry sarcasm. That
angry at the world, everything makes me upset.
I don't think I've ever seen Saban smile. I want a guy who's going to show emotion, fire my players up.
That's great and all. Not that Saban doesn't do that, because clearly he does. Let's look at it by the numbers, though. Nick Saban has over a 700 winning percentage in his career. He's got a national title to his name. Not Les Miles does too, but he's 47-12 in 5 seasons at Alabama, and 6 of those losses came in his first season. You tell me a better coach over the last few years than Nick Saban?
I mean, plain and simple. This year, you got to go with Les Miles.
In a 9-6 game. In a 9-6 game.
He called the right plays.
He won.
Exactly.
He did win.
The W on the score sheet.
Well,
but I mean, if you look at it,
both these guys are absolutely tremendous. You guys have made great points. Either team in the country would be lucky to have them. Let's take a look at another pick'em, though. This time at the quarterback position. Christian, we're going to start with you. Case Keenum of Houston or Boise State's Kellen Moore?
Oh, this is easy for me. Case Keenum.
Wow.
Hands down.
Well,
look,
surprising.
I understand that Kellen Moore's got wins, and he's probably going to be the all-time leader in wins.
Wins don't
no,
lie.
they don't.
Nor
but
does
Case
fast.
Keenum, we're talking about quarterbacks here, strictly people that are playing the quarterback position. Case Keenum is having...
Kellen Moore doesn't turn the ball over. That's huge.
Case Keenum's got 3 interceptions this season. He doesn't turn the ball over either.
Kellen Moore has never turned the ball over more than 10 times in a season.
Okay, whatever. 3 this season. 37 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. The guy, Case Keenum just broke Timmy Chang's all-time passing record.
Until Mr. Case can put up 35 points against a very good SEC team, I'm going to stick with Moore.
When does Boise State play an SEC team?
Georgia, beginning of the year.
Well, look, I will take Case Keenum over Kellen Moore in a fist fight any day.
Hey,
and I'll see it on the football field.
Well, we do know that both of them put up points on the scoreboard. That's without a doubt. But let's look at our final category. This time we're going to take it away from the college game a little bit and look at the progression that some of these schools make to getting guys to the NFL. So, Ben, starting with you, which school between the two, USC and Miami, produces the better pros?
I mean, USC, 11 Hall of Famers. They have guys in the NFL right now. Troy Polamalu, great defensive guys. Clay Matthews III, not to mention his dad, who played the most NFL games besides a kicker. So, I mean, I got to go with USC.
Well, how about that guy who played the most consecutive NFL games, Jeff Fiegels, the punter, who went to the University of Miami. They've got so many players in the NFL right now. There's too many to list. Some notable ones, though. Jimmy Graham, the tight end out of New Orleans. He's having a phenomenal season. Devin Hester as well, the best return guy ever.
You got running backs like
you got
O.J. Simpson. Yeah.
Well,
Lynn
I got Frank
Swan.
Gore and Willis McGahee on my side.
I'd take O.J.
Clint
Simpson
Boris.
over any of those guys. I mean, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Michael Irvin's
let
in the Hall
alone
of
his
Fame.
personal problems. Both Irving and Simpson have their own personal problems. I'll take USC.
I'll take Miami.
With the 11 Hall of Famers.
Miami, the U. Ed Reed, and Ray Lewis. Do I need to say anything more about defense?
I'll take the tailback U in USC.
Hey, I like it. Both the schools are great, and you guys made some definite points. They both have produced some talented people to the league, and let's face it, we'll see who comes out of this year's class as well. It's time for us to take another timeout, but when one-on-one returns, Christine will sit down with our college basketball experts to discuss their thoughts on the Carrier Classic.